Hey loves, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Don't forget, you can find me on Instagram also with some awesome nail pics there. And comment, like, and subscribe today. So what we have done is added some sprinkles into the nail. That's right, sprinkles, like you put on cupcakes or cookies. Actual sprinkles. See, check those out. Aren't they amazing? And I am reattempting dual forms. I need to get it. It shouldn't be such a disaster. It shouldn't be so hard. It's meant to be easy. I've seen videos of people. I watched several videos of people where they do it and they pop it off. Bam, boom, done. Fantastic. Easy. I don't know why it was such a mess. I don't know. But I did use a different polygel, so that might help. This one is not sticky. So the stickier the polygel that you have, the harder it is. So the polygels that I used was Gershon number 4. It's a pretty good color. And then for the clear, I used Acrogel Clear. That stuff is like glass. It's beautiful. And then I also used the Sexy Mix on the back side for the clear also, just to kind of, because it was a little bit thicker than the Acrogel Clear. All right, so here we go. I got it on. And then when I pushed it down a little, I did see it needed some more in the back. Because you can't really tell how much polygel you need to cover up the sprinkles. So when I looked at it, you could still see it was really bumpy. So I just wanted to fill it in and make sure it wasn't, where stuff was going to fall out or color was going to bleed on anything. Something to make it last in there so that they were, sealed, encapsulated in the actual nail itself. Now we're popping off the dual form after I cured it. I did cure it for a full 60 seconds. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love it. It's got the curve. That was a beautiful one. I'm happy with that dual form. So I do think this dual form usage was a success. So I'm going to say it's not a disaster, and I don't totally hate dual forms. You do have to figure it out, and then you'll love it. So if you hate it, try it again. Use less gel, use a different polygel, do something else, do something different, and it'll get better. See, it'll get better. I mean, look at me, it got better. I look at it like this: if I can do it, you can do it. So if you see it on this channel right here, I can guarantee you can do it, because I don't know nothing about nails. I watched a couple of videos and was like, I can do that. So here I go. So if you're watching me, you can do it. All right, we can do it together. It's a whole thing. If y'all want to try something or want me to try it first because you thought of it, I'll be happy to. Just comment it in the comments below and we will go from there. Okay, so after the initial layer of polygel in the dual form, then put on the glitter, decoration, food, whatever, sprinkles that I'm putting in here. Then I flash cure it about 10-15 seconds. Either with a flashlight, a mini lamp, a regular lamp, whatever you have, flash cure it. Just to make sure the stuff on the inside doesn't move around or bleed. Food items are made with food coloring. We all know food coloring bleeds. I did have an issue with one of the nails. It does end up kind of bleeding around, but it still looked good. It's all right. Ain't no thing. It's food, so you can expect it. Now you do have to pay attention. You have to make sure that you don't cover up the end little handle part of the dual form that they gave you to hold on to with the gel. I did that a couple of times. You need that handle to put it on your nail, otherwise you can't get that grip just right. So make sure you don't put the gel all the way to the end. I did find that those little curved lines that are on the inside of the dual form are really helpful when trying to create a smile line for your nails. So remember that. got to get the little tube squeezy things like for your toothpaste. Those are the best things in the world. I love those. So I just stole the ones that we had for our toothpaste and used them on my Polygel. The kids aren't too happy though because they're not on the back of their toothpaste. So I guess I'll have to buy some more, which you can get on Amazon because you can get everything on Amazon. Ours are cute though because they have little faces. They're like kittens and frogs and pigs. It's cute, but you know. Okay, so after I do this layer of clear gel, you see how it can be thicker? If the sprinkles are thicker, then the bottom or under of your nail is going to be thicker, so you're not going to get a giant C curve that you like. So also remember that. And I did flash cure it again with my flashlight. Seems like everybody has. I've had mine for quite a while though. Used it in law enforcement. So that just goes to show you that you don't have to be a nail tech to do nails, because I'm not a nail tech. Yet I end up with some pretty awesome looking nails. So like I said before, if I can do it, you can do it. Each nail is different, but yet we're all matching. So I wanted to try, you know, a few of the sprinkles that I had, the thick ones, the beads, the flat ones, the grainy ones like glitter, just to see if they all would work. And end result, definitely work. Spillage or excess polygel after you have cured it and popped everything off, you just take your little nippers and clip it off. I did use the base coat, the peelable base coat, because I thought, oh, it'll last a couple of days and it'll come right off. They started to come off almost instantly. You'll be able to tell when filing that I was having some issues trying to keep the nails on. So that's how good that UNT nail, the peel off nail base is. That stuff pops right off, like right off. So I'm gonna have to try to find something different. That way I can still pop them off within a couple of days, but they don't come off immediately or while trying to file. I just end up cutting off the excess polygel and then the little bits of the peelable base coat that were kind of sticking up. I ended up cutting those, and then any part that was lifting, we are gonna fill those in. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's just keep watching the process. if you've seen my other videos, you know, for the filling process, I like to use the hard gel. I like it better than, let's say, the clear polygel. It's more pliable. It will fill in those spaces without you having to push it in there. And when it dries, it's not as thick and bulky. So I can give strength to the thinner nails and not have to worry about the bulkiness towards the apex with gels or anything like that. So if you want to use the gels to do your fill in sections, or if you have a spot that's broken and you want to fix it, use that gel and it will fix it. You can stick your broken nail right back together and cure it, and boom, it'll be like new. And you just put a whole nother layer on the top, you can't even tell it's broken. Extra long nails. I get it, they're beautiful. I mean, they are, don't get me wrong, but for those of us who are more active and use our hands, they're impractical. So we have to go with shorter nails. So these last few sets that I've done have been the longest nails that I've ever had on my hands, and I was glad that I had a peel off base coat so I could pop them off and then continue doing my necessary work around my house, because I would not have been able to function with those long nails on. I don't know how y'all do it. You're like, really? With the rhinestones? You already have sprinkles on your nails. What are you doing? The sprinkles aren't glittery. I want something shiny. So of course we have to add the bling to it. Couldn't just have just sprinkles. And if you saw the thumbnail earlier, you noticed that I did not turn it over when I put it on my nail. So I didn't see that the smile line was not there. It was kind of more at a diagonal angle. So in order to cover that up, I had to put the rhinestones on, so that way you didn't even know that there was a mistake. But I mean, that's clearly not the only reason, because we love some rhinestone, we love some bling, so you gotta have it. Because this process was kind of out of the box with the sprinkles, I tried to leave as much of the recording in as possible. So that's why this video is my longest video. So thank you for staying tuned and hanging in there with me. I promise it's almost done. Now, if you need a more step-by-step how-to video, you can go back through my video list and watch one of those. This is kind of more of a does it work, so we're not focusing too much on walking through each step. But we do have those videos, so go check them out after you hit that like and subscribe button, of course. Again, y'all, thanks for watching and sticking around and hanging to my channel. If you want to drop me any ideas of stuff to try, make sure you stick them in the comments, and we'll see what we can do. And I appreciate you. Go back to the list and watch some more videos, and stay tuned for next time.